Hi guys, Ella J here and welcome to my dad's adventures in fish keeping. Enjoy!
Well done to my daughter there, Ella, bless her. She wanted to have a little go and appear on YouTube, so she done the intro and she done a great job. Bless her little socks. Right, today's video, what we're going to do, we're going to delve into my tanks a little closer. I have 3 tanks at the moment. This one here, which is in my kitchen. I have one in the living room and one in my bedroom. And there is another one planned for my dining room when that gets done. So what we'll do, we'll work from the top down. Starting with, we'll have that where I'll light there, the LED light, which is 6 watts. Filtration, aqua clear. And there's a little heat on the back there. I think that's a Denali heater. And just installed CO2, some bio CO2 with the newer diffuser there. I've never ever used CO2 before. This is just temporary. I'm going to delve into CO2 injection soon for the first time ever, so that's quite exciting stuff. But for now, I'm just giving this a try now. I've got to say, it is helping the plants loads. Have a bit of algae issues, so what I've done, I've just introduced one out of my other tank and a couple of mono shrimp, which they start straight away. Pre-filter sponge, I think it does a great job and keeps the shrimp away. Stops all the mess getting in the actual filter itself. In the filter, I have some Seachem Matrix and Seachem Purigen. Okay, so plants. Starting from the bottom. It's all planted in the Tropica aquarium soil. And here we have some dwarf hair grass. You will have to excuse some of my pronunciations on these because with my accent, terrible, honest terrible, but I'll do my best, okay? Comment below what you think, if you can understand it or not. But what I'll do, I'll put them up on screen as well, if you can't understand my accent. Because I noticed on my last video, terrible. I have got a mic now as well, so hopefully the sound quality is a bit better for you. So like I say, we've got the hair grass. I've just added today some Helianthus Tenellum green. That's out my other tank. I've just added some more S-repens. S-repens. I've added some of that there. We've got that coming up there. We've got different variations of crypts. I think it's the undulatus red and green Tropica 1-2 grow. So they're very small at the moment, but they're all grown. There we've got Anubias, probably my favourite plant ever, Anubias petite. I absolutely love it, and I think I'll have it in every scape I do. I attached some Christmas moss. It's not looking too clever at the moment because of all the white glue. I think I went a bit heavy on the glue and it looks horrible. So please, I hope it covers it eventually, because that will spoil the whole scape. Got two different types of Bucophilaranda. We have the wavy green and the red there. I'm still getting used to this gimbal, so I do apologise for that. Videos will get better. In the background there, Rotella green and Ludwigia palustris, the reddish. I've never had red plants before. I think it looks lovely. I think that's all the plants there. I think I've covered them. Like I say, do excuse the pronunciations. Terrible. Give you a few little shots here from the side. There you go. Looking good. Background looks lovely from there, doesn't it? Now look at the top. That's what I love about open tops. I haven't had one for ages. Looks stunning. Very nice. So that's it for tank number 1. If you can comment below which tank you like best out of the 3, or if there's anything you'd like to focus on this channel, any of the tanks, more about the plants, things like that, just leave a comment below. I read all the comments and answer them. I really appreciate all the comments I've been getting. Okay, this is the second tank. This is in my living room. This is the Dual Rio 240 in white, 240 litres. It's a really small cabinet. I've had this for around about a year and a half, I think now. All the fish were bought as juveniles. They've all grew up together. I'll go into more detail soon about the type of fish they are. What I've got hardscape wise is locally collected rock. Some big rocks in there as well, like it's quite a bit of weight in there. But I'll try to create the best hardscape I could so it looks pleasing to the eye, but it's also useful for the fish, plenty hiding spaces. Because Mabuna, our little buggers, nasty. All they do is fight and try and take charge of one another, challenge each other. But that's just Mabuna. But they've got loads and loads of character. So that's why I like keeping them. It's just the bog stand light there. I've got one blue light, marine blue, and one marine white light underneath the hood. Because I wanted to create that marine look with them marine bright fish. Filtration. We have the ORZ Biomaster 350, this one is, with a built-in heater. I'll just turn the brightness up a bit there. There you go. So that's that one. Great filter. I'll replace all my filters with this one because it's the best. JBL Crystal Profile. And again, brilliant filter. And the output of this one is absolutely brilliant. Just a bit more of a faff to clean, that's all, but again, it's a good filter. We have a surface skimmer there, the EHAM surface skimmer, because it does get quite bad with like scum on top, so you can see there. Lovely and clean. I just like that look as well. It's horrible when there's loads of film on top. See that? There's the output of the JBL in comparison to the ORZ. I'll follow some of the fish around. So the blue with the black stripe are the Solosai males. Gorgeous looking fish, look at him. And the yellow, they're the Solosai females. Again, both lovely colours. The white fish there, just in shot, they're the white labs, like the common yellow labs, but I decided to go for the white. We're looking, we'll look for the Asai there. Asai, yellowtail Asai. That's that guy there. These go quite large. And lastly, we have red top hongai. Gorgeous looking him. I think this guy's a tank boss. Come on, there he is. Showing off. These fish just aren't shy. Nasty, not shy, but loads of personality. I think we'll feed them. I'll get my daughter. Ella, do you want to come and feed the fish? Greedy. Watch these here, watch them go. Look at them. Bit more Ella, that's it. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, tank number 3, the ever popular Fluval Flex. This is a 57 litre, 15 US gallon version. I love this tank, to be honest. It's not the open top, but it's just everything built in, and I've had no problems with this tank. The filtration's really good, the lights are good enough for the plants I have. On to the plants, I've had lots of questions since I've been covering the Fluval Flex about the plants I'm using. Same as before, pronunciations, oh, terrible, terrible. But we'll delve into that. Get loads of questions on this carpet, and I must admit, it just grows like mad. I'm not using CO2 injection in this tank, and you can see how well that's growing. If you look at the root structure as well. You see that? The plants. A little bit algae starting to grow, but isn't too much of a problem. Hope that fella there does the job keeping it away. Say hello, Mr. Shrimp. obviously the main focal plant is this plant here, the narrowleaf Java fern, and it's just grew amazing. It's the best grown Java fern I've ever had, to be honest. I think it looks gorgeous in this tank. Yep, very impressed with that. Like I say, as a focal plant, really good. So there's a tip for you with the Flex, the Fluval Flex. If you want a focal area, that's a plant to go for, I would say. Narrowleaf Java fern. Next up, we have the Crypts, which is, I believe, Wendy Eye Tropica. I think Wendy Eye Tropica. I'll put that up on the screen again when I list them. So I have some of that each side. Get a good view there. Crypts are growing lovely. For some reason though, on the left hand side, a lot taller. Look at the size of that. And then we come to this side. Small. Like I say, I think that's the Cryptocorin Wendy Eye Tropica. How's that for pronunciation? Terrible. Background plant. Can't go wrong with this. Total weed. And it's the Hygrophila siamensis 53B. Everyone knows about the 53B. It's just really, really popular. Easy plant. Really fresh looking bright green. And like I said, grows like mad. I think this tank's been running around 7 months. I've had to trim it about 4 times. Good thing when you trim it as well, every time you trim, you get 2 or 3 new shoots and you can plant the pot you've just taken off with the stem plants. So that's how you get this nice bushy effect, if you see. There, very nice. And again, I've got my fave. If you go down, there's a little bit Anubias there. I did have a bit more in the tank, but I took it out to use in the kitchen tank there, which you've seen before. But again, I think Anubias Petite is my favourite. And I've got a small shoal of cardinals because I love cardinals. Can't go wrong with them. I see a nice colouring, nice and healthy. And there's Mr. Nerite at the back. And what a great job he does at keeping the rocks clean. My advice is have snails in every tank. I've never kept snails before, but I'll have them in every tank now. Mr. Nerite there does a great job. Did have a couple of ottos, but they're not playing out at the minute. Can't see them. Excuse the bubbles because it is Sunday, water change day. So all these bubbles will be a lot clearer tomorrow. So we'll have a little look on the side there. There's them lovely Crypts again. Another shrimp shot. And we'll come across the other side. Another shot. The plants have just grew in amazingly well. I get loads of compliments on this tank. I daily dose every day with Tropica Specialised. And like I say, keep up with the dosing. My water changes, I change at least 50% once a week. Any problems with the tank, I'll get in there, get the dead dying leaves out. Because you don't want the plant putting energy into the dying leaf. If you take that off, get rid of it, it goes in the health of the good leaf. It's the same with any plant. I'm a gardener by trade, and that's the same with any plant. Anything dying, get rid. Let the energy go into producing the healthy leaves instead of fighting an infection sort of thing. So yep, so that's a plant list, and that's it for the Fluval Flex.
Hi guys. Hi guys, Ella J here and welcome to my dad's adventures in fish keeping. Enjoy! Hi guys, Ella J here and welcome to my dad's adventures in fish keeping. Enjoy!